Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Roman Reigns is set to appear and compete at WWE Royal Rumble 2025. Meanwhile, the original Tribal Chief made a bold claim hours before the event in Indianapolis. Last year, Roman Reigns lost everything to defeat Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL. Without his bloodline and the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, the original Tribal Chief went on a hiatus from the Stamford-based promotion, which lasted for months. Upon his return, he feuded with Solo Sikoa and the New Bloodline for months, where he finally defeated the villainous faction with the help of Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Sami Zayn. After securing the Eula Fala on Raw's Netflix premiere, Paul Heyman announced Roman Reigns' entry into the Men's Royal Rumble match. Today, the original Tribal Chief made a bold claim that he will hold everything again, like before ahead of WWE Royal Rumble 2025. He also shared images of the time when he was in his legendary reign as the champion and the face of the promotion. Roman Reigns has always dominated the men's gimmick match in the Stamford-based promotion. Whether he's winning it or creating records, the original Tribal Chief has a terrific record when it comes to the Royal Rumble match. Speaking on the Rebooked Wrestling podcast, Aiden English stated that the original Tribal Chief would win the gimmick match, and CM Punk would use his favor from Paul Heyman by making it a triple threat title match against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41. The field is set for the event in Indianapolis, and it'll be interesting to see if Roman Reigns will be able to win the gimmick match for the second time in his career heading into WrestleMania 41. For nearly a year, the WWE Universe had been asking the same question: where is Roman Reigns? Since losing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 40, the once untouchable Tribal Chief had been absent from WWE programming. His legendary run, spanning over 1,300 days, came to an end at the hands of Cody Rhodes in a moment that shocked the world. The man who had ruled WWE with an iron fist was suddenly gone. No interviews, no cryptic social media messages, no surprise appearances, just silence. But now, with the 2025 Royal Rumble looming, that silence was shattered, and when Roman Reigns finally spoke, the entire WWE Universe stopped to listen. On the final SmackDown before the Royal Rumble, the arena was electric with anticipation. The show had been packed with action, but the real reason fans tuned in was for the moment that had been teased all week. Roman Reigns was set to break his silence. The lights dimmed. A long pause filled the air. Then, acknowledge-me. The thunderous voice of Reigns echoed as his music hit. The crowd erupted in a deafening mix of cheers and boos as the familiar sight of Roman Reigns, flanked by Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, and Jimmy Uso, emerged from the entrance ramp. Dressed in his signature black tactical pants and red lei, Reigns exuded power, but there was something different, something darker. He carried himself with an eerie calmness, his eyes locked straight ahead. As he stepped into the ring, Heyman handed him a microphone, but for a moment, Reigns simply looked around, letting the energy of the moment soak in. Then he spoke. "Did you miss me?" The reaction was insane. Some cheered. Others booed, but everyone was hanging on his every word. Reigns smirked before continuing, his tone slow, deliberate, and filled with quiet menace. "For nearly 4 years, I sat at the head of the table. I ran this business. I made this place bigger, stronger, more dominant than ever before. And what happened the moment I stepped away? Chaos, weakness, disrespect." He turned his gaze toward the camera, his voice dropping to a near growl. "You let them convince you that I was finished, that I was broken, that WWE was better off without me. And now you have a new face of the company, a new leader?" A smirk crept across his lips, but it wasn't amusement. It was disgust. That's funny to me, because there's only one leader in WWE. One real champion, and that's me. The crowd buzzed with confusion. Was Reigns calling himself the real champion despite not holding a title? Heyman, standing beside him with his usual worried expression, leaned in to whisper something, but Reigns waved him off. He wasn't finished. I sat at home and I watched. I watched men carry titles that were never meant for them. I watched challengers step up, thinking they were worthy. I watched the Tribal Chief's kingdom turn into a circus. He shook his head, letting out a slow breath. And now you all get a reality check. Because at the Royal Rumble, I take back what's mine. The arena exploded at his words. Was Reigns actually entering the Royal Rumble? Reigns took a step forward, now standing front and center in the ring. His voice was filled with absolute certainty. I don't care who steps in that ring. It doesn't matter if it's Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Gunther, or whoever's holding that little gold belt now. Because the only thing that matters is the inevitable truth. I am winning the Royal Rumble. He let the weight of his words hang in the air before continuing. I don't need to start at number 1 to prove anything. I don't need to be some underdog story. All I need is to step into that ring, and every single person in my way will fall, because I don't fight for opportunities, I take them. The crowd roared, realizing what was coming next. And when I win, when I main event WrestleMania, when I walk out as champion again, then you'll all understand. Reigns turned to the hard camera, his eyes burning with intensity. I never lost my kingdom. I never lost my power. And at the Royal Rumble, I remind the world exactly who runs this place. The Tribal Chief is back. He threw down the microphone as his music hit again, the bloodline standing behind him as the WWE Universe erupted in both shock and awe. The reaction to Reigns' bold claim was immediate. Backstage, superstars were interviewed, and their responses varied, from anger to fear to begrudging respect. Cody Rhodes, the man who took the title from Reigns, was asked about the declaration. His response was simple: I beat Roman Reigns once. If he wins the Rumble, I'll do it again. Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion, laughed when he heard the news. Roman thinks he can just waltz back in and take over? We'll see about that. Gunther, the Intercontinental Champion, was blunt in his reply. If he thinks he can walk through me in the Rumble, he'll learn very quickly that I am not one of his followers. However, perhaps the most chilling reaction came from Paul Heyman, who was seen backstage with a look of deep concern. When asked if Reigns' claim was guaranteed, Heyman's voice wavered slightly. I have no doubt Roman Reigns is the most dominant force in WWE history. But sometimes even the greatest warriors must be prepared for the unexpected. What did that mean? With Reigns officially entering the 2025 Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe now had more questions than ever. Would he actually win and reclaim his spot at the top? Was WWE's new generation ready to face the most dangerous version of Roman Reigns yet? Could anyone stop him? One thing was for certain: the Tribal Chief's return had changed everything. And as the WWE Universe prepared for the Royal Rumble, one chilling thought remained in the back of everyone's mind. What happens when Roman Reigns is right?